Alright, in this video we're going to talk about the three things that you never say to your wrestler before the match. And then what to say instead. Because sometimes we feel the need to say stuff. And if you watch the best college coaches, they don't say a whole lot. They let the man do his thing. But sometimes that can be hard to do, especially if they're younger. I don't know. So one thing you never do is you don't warn them. We had a kid. He was a five-time Fargo finalist, won it a few times. We were coaching Mad Side, and one time his dad was like, grabbed him by the arm. I mean, literally, he was getting ready to step on the mat. They're going to shake hands in about 4 seconds. He goes, now remember, watch out for his single leg. Be very careful. And he warned him, and our guy lost. And I was like, and the kid he lost to wasn't that good, really. Our guy should have beat him badly, but he just was so. And I'm sure his dad just destroyed his confidence in the 10 minutes, probably days leading up to the match. And I was like, what the? Why would you say that when our guy lost? I'm like, you really have to go sit in the stands. And I mean, sometimes the dad is so scared that his son is going to lose, and we just think that maybe we can prevent that by words, and all you do is screw it up. So instead of warning them, maybe an hour before the match, say, hey, this kid's got a decent this kid shoots right off the whistle, keep your head low. Other than that, knock the hell out of him. That's it. Or maybe the kid has a good cradle. Say, hey, remember, head up on bottom, kid has a decent cradle, nothing that's going to work on you, but I thought you might want to know. Score points, win, put him in wrestlebacks. That's what you replace these. That's how you engage in, maybe a warning the right way, and then what you replace it with. Before a match, I know a guy. He was a world medalist. He goes, when I got great was when I started thinking about what I was going to do, and I just quit worrying about what my opponent was going to do. And I think that's key. And you as a coach or a dad need to make sure that you are not screwing it all up, And I had a coach in college, Joe C. I remember one time I was like a redshirt freshman or something before the finals of the St. Louis Open. I was getting ready, and he was like talking crap in my ear. It was awesome. He's like, it's hammer time, Perler. It's hammer time. You're the best. You're the fastest guy in America. Whatever. That's what he used to tell me. And he was like, who's the best, and you'd say, I am. He's like, that's right, he just had it figured out. And I remember Sammy Henson one time telling us, like, we were at Brooks Travis' house one time hanging out and near the Mizzou campus, and he was like, he loved Kevin Jackson, the Iowa State coach. He said, KJ could get anybody ready. He's like, if I had that dude coaching me, he goes, I was going to win. So, that's what these kids want to hear before their matches. They don't want to hear your crybaby, I'm a scared daddy, I'm a scared coach. They don't want to hear that. So just kind of knock that off. Another thing I hate, coaches used to say to me, move your feet, and I was just trying to move my feet. How about just do this, say, score points. That's all you got to say to them. Some kids, I don't have to move my feet to score points. Some kids, I don't have to do a lot of things. Some people, I do. Just say, hey, you pull the trigger, you score takedowns, get this match done. Because if I'm trying to get to the legs, I'll figure that out. I'll navigate that. My mind shouldn't be focused on moving my feet. My mind should be focused on your legs. If it's baseball, they say hit the ball. They don't say make sure your baseball stance is correct and that your knuckles are in alignment. No, you tell a baseball player that's all taken care of beforehand, and it's called practice. It's called coaching. You just say, hit that ball. We need to win. Boom, that's it. I don't like people to say, you can do it, because that kind of shows that maybe the kid doesn't think he can. Instead, you say things like, hey, get this match won. Let's keep moving down the line. Let's go. That's it. Get it done. Get the job done. You're the best. Let's go. And those are some things. So never warn these guys Never say things like move your feet. Never say things like you can do it. But instead, replace those with some of the ideas that I shared. And I think your athletes will be fighting to have you in their corner and not somebody else. That's the goal. Hit subscribe on YouTube if you like these videos. I'm going to plow through a lot more.